And our next special guest tonight is Peter Koulizos from the Property Professor. Peter is a local lecturer in Adelaide, but he does actually venture a lot wider than that in his Top Australian Suburbs report, and he has published a book called Property vs. Share. So a very well-known and very ethical property commentator. I'm very pleased to have Peter Koulizos on the line tonight. How are you, Peter?
Good, thank you, Jacob. Yourself?
Not too bad. Yep, I'm getting there. We are focusing on the Adelaide market tonight. We've had a lot of interest last week from webcast viewers and via email in the follow-up. A lot of questions been asked around Adelaide, and you're obviously on the ground there in Adelaide, so I thought you might be the perfect guest to speak. What are you seeing on the market on the ground there today?
Yeah, as they say, there's a number of green shoots, so it's nothing to pop champagne corks over yet, but there are a number of promising signs that the median price is going in the right direction, the volume of sales is going in the right direction, so we are doing reasonably well. And we had a report came out yesterday from The Economist. Adelaide is the 5th most livable city in the world. Those of us that live in Adelaide know that because we don't have to worry about traffic and congestion and pollution. But so from a livability point of view, from an investment point of view, at least we're travelling in the right direction. Beautiful.
That sort of spiked a little bit of interest there, Peter, with mentioning volume of sales increasing. I've just spoken with Terry Ryder, who has been mentioning that as a very strong buy signal as well with what he's been seeing in the market. How do you think Adelaide is comparing to other Australian cities at the moment?
Well, certainly Sydney and Melbourne have been the standouts in the last year.
Sure.
No doubt about that. But behind that, I would say that we are the next capital city to move up the upswing cycle so far as property is concerned. It's been a bit like Brisbane. It's been fairly subdued since the GFC, but there is enough now pent-up demand for it to build some reasonable momentum.
Wonderful. Are you seeing any pressure on particular suburbs or real demand focused in a particular area?
Yeah, look, the inner western suburbs, places like Theberton, Torrensville, Myland, Underdale, Brooklyn Park, Hilton, Cowandilla, generally between the city and the airport.
Okay.
There's a lot of character homes, just to give people an idea. Like the inner west of Sydney or the inner west of Melbourne, where you've got a lot of character homes close to the city. It's not your exclusive eastern suburbs of Melbourne or Sydney, like we have our exclusive suburbs, eastern suburbs of Adelaide.
Sure.
But the beauty about living in the inner western suburbs of Adelaide is not only are you close to the city, but you're also close to the sea.
Stuck in the middle.
Yeah.
With this price pressure and demand linked to, or the demand linked to price pressure, is this caused by owner-occupiers moving the area and improving properties, or is it looking at a lot of tenant demand and a lot of people wanting to just live in the area generally?
It's owner-occupiers. Generally the people that are moving into the inner western suburbs are those people who are white-collar workers working in the CBD.
Wonderful.
And are willing to pay a premium for a character home that's either upgraded or willing to pay good money for a home that's not upgraded with the intention of upgrading it and possibly extending it.
Yep, wonderful. So I suppose for the listeners on the line tonight who are looking to invest, potentially purchasing these properties that will be leveraging the organic growth caused by the owner-occupiers and improving the suburb organically, but then we still need to tenant the property with and achieve rent. So can we rent it back to the same market, or are we sort of taking?
Oh yeah, because there are many of those younger white-collar workers that can't afford to buy because they don't have the deposit, but they still want to live close to the city.
Wonderful.
So for them it's ideal because you've got Henley Beach Road, which is the main street through the area, is certainly up and coming. A lot of shops and cafes and restaurants. And that's the sort of facilities and amenities that these people want. Beautiful.
Yep, excellent. Just to go back, so Peter is speaking from the propertyprofessor.com.au. There's lots of information on how you can get in touch and get further information around the Top Australian Suburbs report, which is available on the website, and also Peter's published book, which is Property vs. Shares. So, Peter, I really appreciate the insight, and it's great to give us a feel for on the ground in Adelaide, what people are demanding, and potentially how we can start leveraging that to invest.
That's my pleasure, Jacob. Anytime.
Thank you.